The pro-life movement made its case for continued relevance on Friday, at the first March for Life after the Supreme Court's decision in Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Center led to the demise of Roe v. Wade. The theme of the march, Next Steps, Marching into a Post-Roe America, addressed the fresh challenge the pro-life movement now faces, the lack of a clear national target for opposition to abortion. Following the Supreme Court's decision, Republican candidates shied away from the abortion issue. Senate candidate Blake Masters in Arizona, who had previously called abortion demonic, later deleted language on his campaign website while describing himself as 100% pro-life. Even President Donald Trump, who was the first and only sitting U.S. president to speak at the rally in 2020, blamed those that firmly insisted on no exceptions to abortion for the GOP's midterm performance. March for Life President Jean Mancini argues that the pro-life movement is still relevant. The whole questions of is the pro-life movement relevant is kind of insane. Of course it is relevant, we haven't built a culture of life in the United States. In this year alone, we'll have well over 700,000 abortions, says Mancini. Mancini echoes the sentiment of the pro-life movement, arguing that midterm candidates who downplayed the abortion issue fared worse than those who were clear about their opinions on the matter. Susan B. Anthony, Pro-Life America, criticized candidates who took the ostrich approach, in pointing to openly pro-life candidates such as Ron DeSantis as evidence of the continued winning capabilities of the issue. Abby Johnson, founder of And Then There Were None, a group that assists women seeking to leave the abortion industry, says these losses are due to low conservative voter turnout and continued lies about what an abortion ban would really mean for women suffering from ectopic pregnancies. The abortion issue has become more of a local issue, forcing states' legislators to take a stand on the issue. Pro-life activists argue that it is important for conservative voters to understand the significance of this issue, and for Republican candidates to acknowledge the pro-life movement as a vital part of their base. As Kristen Hawkins, president of Students for Life of America, puts it, the people who go out and knock on doors, who become volunteers, the most enthusiastic people on your political campaigns, are not the people who want the flat tax, or argue for some sort of foreign policy, it's pro-lifers. The pro-life movement believes that its goal of building a culture of life in the United States is still important, despite the demise of Roe v. Wade. The movement argues once again that midterm candidates who were clear on their stance on abortion fared better than those who were vague, and that the issue of abortion has become more local. Working at the state level, pro-life activists believe it is important for conservative voters to understand and communicate the significance of this issue. And finally, for Republican candidates to acknowledge the pro-life movement as a vital part of their base.